What's good, guys? It's your boy Will
and Charvet,
and this is our video. We're back with some BTS finally. This is their introduction. You guys requested to watch part 1, so I guess that's the best one. Part 2 is, we'll get to it if y'all request that y'all want us to watch part 2, but this is part 1 like you guys requested. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and also share. Got that?
Ring that bell.
That too, so you can be notified when we post videos. You dig? Let's get into it.
How many of you have heard of BTS?
Who is
I thought he was
BTS
asking.
and why are they so popular? BTS is a 7-member group from South
Oh, this is
Korea.
some okay.
While the word
Informational.
boy band are often
Because they realize
Look, I was gonna say something. Y'all bogus as hell. We gonna take this information in. Thank you for keeping us informed on the BTS. But y'all bogus. I know why y'all did this to us. I understand, but thank you.
associated with the image of screaming teen girls.
That's funny, isn't it?
That is far from reality. First, there's nothing wrong with being a young person showing love for something you enjoy. But what if I told you about 24% are in their 20s, 28% are in their 30s,
Dang, it's
and
older people.
21% are in their 40s. Take a closer
They
look
got
at
fans
this
that are
age
50.
and
Oh, so there's
gender
some grown women
demographic
watching.
since 2020 map of the sold ticket sales.
Oh, it's a lot of
People ages
women.
25 and up made 40%
Of course, there's a whole bunch of women.
what
You said
happened.
Imani loves how some
31%
BTS.
were males. BTS's fans named ARMY will often tell you
BTS
it's not
ARMY.
a typical boy band. And
We hear y'all.
to get a better understanding, let us go back to the beginning. BTS was created by Big Hit Entertainment, whose mission statement is music and artist for healing. The company, and namely their CEO, Bang Si-hyuk, wanted BTS to be sincere and genuine figures that people could easily relate to and grow with. Not immaculate idols groomed amid studio culture, but real boys who shared their authentic personalities and talents with the world. Which is why BTS stands for 방탄소년단, Korean for Bulletproof Boy Scouts. Bangtan meaning to be resistant to bullets, so it means to block out stereotypes, criticisms, and expectations that are aimed at adolescents like bullets, to preserve the value and ideals of today's adolescents. In 2017, BTS
Maybe that's
rebranded
why
their
everybody
name
likes
and
them
logo
for all
representing
different
their
age
growth
ranges.
and maturity, extending the meaning to beyond the scene.
Mm.
The new door-inspired logo symbolizes youth who don't settle for
Just as
the
called
current
now behind the
reality
scene. That's the
and
new
instead
what it stands for
open the
now
door
for
and go
BTS.
forward to
I think they're
achieve
just
growth.
expanding on it.
BTS
So it's like they're
debuted
just,
on
it's
June
another
12,
meaning.
2013 with 7 members: RM, Jin,
R-N-G.
J-Hope, Jimin,
Sugar.
V, and Jungkook. All 7 members came from different parts of Korea. So at first, living together in a small apartment was a challenge.
Oh, they were living
Their
together in a small
CEO,
apartment?
Bang Si-hyuk,
That's the homie.
created a method for the boys whenever they got into an argument.
일단 싸워도 된다. 싸움을 두려워하기 때문에 그 갈등이 커지는 거다라고 가리키고요. 그다음에 마지막으로는 단 해결은 7이 같이 하는 거다. 싸움은 둘이 해도 해결은 7명이 같이 해라. 하기 너무 창피한
So it's a
거를
brawl.
싸우고 결국 같이 와서 저희가 이런
Well, you gotta fight in order to solve your differences, and then afterwards you guys can, get all your frustrations out, and then y'all can be cool again. Sometimes you gotta put them up, sugar. All right, V,
No,
let's
I'm
go.
kidding. I'm sure they worked together to break each other apart and shit.
Well, there's 7 of them, so if
Yeah.
2 fighting
Two
and the
fight,
other
break 'em
5
up.
ain't doing shit,
Yeah.
then
And support and
but I don't think they be fighting each other. I think they straight. They all seem pretty close.
Yeah, but they probably fought a lot in the beginning.
핸드폰이나 지갑처럼 없으면 불안한 그런 것들 있잖아.
Aww.
그냥 소중하다 못해.
They seem wholesome. I can see why all the different age ranges really like BTS, and they can all relate to them. They're like the ideal artists for like your children,
Right.
because they not like detrimental, and they not gonna like show like a bad image.
Like there's some good role models,
Yeah.
basically.
어떻게 보면은 운명인 것 같아요. 네. 되게 유치하지만
그럼 운명이었던 거예요.
This is temper material. It's unlike anything.
We gotta watch the ass of Slutty, y'all.
Engineered to be one
They all pretty. They all seem to be pretty nice too. All of them.
Their climb to
Skip
the
it.
top
I
may
got
seem
y'all.
sudden to those who didn't follow their journey, but it was far from a walk in the park. BTS's company, Big Hit Entertainment, started off small and faced numerous hardships, even coming close to bankruptcy.
Wow.
Since Big Hit wasn't a large company at that time, they lacked the resources for promoting BTS. Even getting the chance to debut was a fluke. Their debut performance opportunity came about because a music show needed a filler for someone else's spot. Even after they debuted, their performances would often get cut, and if they did make it on air, their screen time was very short since Big Hit didn't have the power or influence bigger companies had over broadcasts. Since they were often not invited to a lot of big variety shows, the company found their own way to communicate with their audience through platforms such as YouTube. By vlogging their journey, they allowed
Yeah,
us to
that's how I was looking at those videos. Those look like vlogs.
They also created their own variety shows and often live streamed with fans. They honed their crafts for hours on end, practicing in the dance studio and producing music, returning home at dawn to all sleep in one bedroom.
Oh,
2 years of
wow.
hard
Yeah,
work
bunk
and
beds.
hard
I know
work
how it
paid off.
is.
They finally won their first music show award. Yet, as they grew in popularity, they were falsely accused of sateki, which is when a company buys their own artist albums to boost sales for the charts. That's because people couldn't believe a group from a small company was selling well.
That's so rude.
Ignoring the
Yeah.
fact that a
Haters.
small company wouldn't have the resources to pull off such a scam. These were just a few of their hardships and struggles. I created a separate video highlighting their past hardships. I'll link that in my description
That's
box.
crazy.
Throughout the years,
Leave them
BTS were able
alone.
to reach impressive milestones while continuing to sing in Korean. They shattered cultural language barriers with music and attracted an international audience. They grew organically by staying true to themselves while building a genuine connection with their fans from around the world. During an era where streaming numbers have gone up and traditional album sales have gone down, BTS has become an industry anomaly. Their latest album, Map of the Soul 7, released February 21, 2020, is the best-selling physical album of the year, and they sold over 500,000 copies in just the United States alone.
Dang.
Wow.
The biggest kicker? Well, BTS did this without a single bundle. And what does bundle mean? Artists would bundle merchandise or concert tickets with the album's sales.
So just the album by itself, and
Yeah.
they made
A
a.
copy of an artist album, digital or physical, would be included in every t-shirt sale or ticket sold for their concert. These sales would count towards charting numbers and become an industry-wide tactic in the US to help boost sales figures and in effect climb up the Billboard charts. In a 2019 New York Times article, they said about half the 39 titles that topped the charts last year were sold as part of ticket or merchandise bundles.
So Taylor got it because of her hoodie and stuff.
Yeah.
And driven by the power of armies alone, BTS were able to beat a lot of historic
That'd be messed up
records.
if people don't
such
buy your
as
album
Michael
for your
Jackson's
music. We just wanted the
36
hoodie. We
record
didn't want your album.
and
We just
the
want the
Beatles'
hoodie and shit that came with it.
That's all they wanted.
While these musical acts are famous around the world, Sugar has said it's a great honor to
Sugar
be
said
called
it?
the
Oh, my
Beatles of
dude
the
Sugar?
21st century. At the same time, it's a bit pressuring to be called that. We are BTS. We want to be the BTS of the 21st century. The members themselves have always been involved in their music and engaged
Yourself.
with their fans, even before they officially debuted. From their debut album, Too Cool for School, in 2013 to their most recent Map of the Soul 7, all 7 members have contributed as either writers and or producers on every album.
Oh, so it's been 7 this entire time. So they never added any new people or anything.
It's just
It's just a 7.
And as an
I mean, that's how it is. If you've been working since the beginning, since the start, and it's a family thing, it should just stay to 7. You shouldn't change out members or get rid of any members.
Music that's released for free
They only have
on
4
SoundCloud
albums.
as gifts to their fans. Much of their work touches on subjects like mental health, youth and female empowerment,
What do you got female empowerment songs? That's why all the females like it,
self-love
majority of
and
them.
development, and socio-economic injustices. Much of the work is also inspired by past writers and thinkers. Their latest series, Map of the Soul, incorporates psychological concepts by Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung. BTS is not afraid to use their platform to amplify underrepresented voices and issues, taking numerous risks with their career while receiving backlash from people in power. BTS are also as charitable as they are talented. Throughout the years, members have been donating individually and as a group. BTS rarely publicize donations, so
That's how you're
fans
supposed to
often
do it.
find
You're not
out
supposed to
about
just
their
show it for
media
publicity.
organizations uncover
If you want to
the
donate,
details.
just donate.
One
You have to
of
show it.
BTS's few
Right.
public announcements was in November 2017 for their Love Myself campaign. They partnered with UNICEF to create a campaign aimed at protecting children and teenagers from around the world, with the hope of making the world a better place through music. BTS and their company, Big Hit Entertainment, pledged 500 million Korean won and donated 3%
So that was
of the
about
income from the sales of
414,000
physical albums of the Love
US
Yourself
dollars.
series, along with 6 other fundraising initiatives, including the Love Myself
You know the
merchandise,
thing that
where
I feel like
100%
too,
of its
that they have a
proceeds
good
were pledged
manager
to the
too.
cause.
Yes.
The Love Yourself
Absolutely.
series,
Yeah.
which contains
It's their
3
manager
albums
too.
total,
They got a
sold
manager that
over
actually cares about them
7
and
million
don't just
copies
care about the money that
worldwide.
they making.
On September 24, 2018, BTS was invited to deliver a speech about the Love Myself campaign at the United Nations General Assembly. On January 15, 2020, Formula E announced their partnership with BTS to help combat climate change. On June 3, 2020, BTS tweeted their support for Black Lives Matter. A few days later, Variety reported
Thank
that
you.
BTS and Big Hit Entertainment
$1 million?
donated $1 million to support the Black Lives Matter movement.
Yes.
When armies got wind of the news, they matched their $1 million.
Oh, they fans matched it. Oh, snap. We got you, bro. Talking about,
You are my number one
well, bros. Talking about,
more Gus Robertses than Gus
wow.
Robertses.
Yeah, it's the manager for me that and them because they all seem nice and I'm like their manager too. They got a good manager that actually cares.
With their socially conscious music, BTS created a new fandom culture that brings together fans from different national and racial identities. This led to the emergence
I also
of
see too
bilingual
from
army
how they looked in the
volunteers
beginning and how they look now. They
BTS
never
lyrics
changed their
and
image. They
videos in
stayed
their
the same
language almost
since the
in real
beginning.
time.
Because even though they got a lot of money,
Making
the
content
hairstyles and the
available to
way that they
non-native speakers.
carried themselves never changed because they had some
Their
extra
music
money.
and their message
They
connect
still
people
stayed the
from
same.
around the world, with different ethnicities, background, gender, and age. BTS has also
Look at all the girls in the
expressed their
crowd.
love
Yeah, they
and
got a lot of girls as they
countless
fan base.
times,
Oh yeah.
such as always mentioning them first during
Before you see the
speeches,
dudes, you see all girls.
responding to fans on their social media app Weverse, showing their appreciation
See,
for
look at all the
army
girls.
projects, halting rehearsals for the Muslim prayers in Saudi Arabia. The youngest member,
They helping out
Jungkook,
everywhere.
even got the
Jungkook.
fandom name tattooed on his hand. Together with ARMY, they grew as individuals and
They
as
crying.
artists.
We love you. Shit.
이제 영향력을
this Jan.
주는 거창한 안전하고 그냥 저희를 보는 분들이 행복하고 웃을 수 있다면 그걸로
팬이라는 게 진짜 뭘까 막 이런 생각을 가끔 많이 하거든요. 그리고 그 사람들 때문에 저희가 무대에 서는 거라서 그 봐주는 사람들을 위해서 노래를 하고 무대를 하는 거기 때문에 결국 우리는 그 사람들한테 진짜 감사해야 되고 무대 하나하나에 최선을 다해야 돼요.
간단하게 얘기해서는 가수를 하고 있는 어떤 제일 중요한 이유인 것 같아요. 저는 뭐 방송 활동도 물론 쉽지 않지만 제가 평소 같은 경우는 제가 이 방탄소년단을 하고 있는 이유가 맞는 것 같아요.
See, they all nice.
다행히도 내가
Sugar too. I'm gonna do sugar.
메시지 하고 싶었던 음악들을 하고 있어서 참 다행이라고 생각을 해요. 그러기 때문에 되게 그렇게 살고 있는 것 같아요.
Why he changed his hairstyle? I thought he was mostly the blonde and stuff. He stick with the blonde hair.
좋아하는 거.
But I see he switch it up.
너무 좋아하는 게 되게 큰 영향을 주는 것 같아요. 왜냐면 이 일을 하기 싫고 실증이 나고 하면은 무대 위에서 꼭 나타나기 때문에 이 일을 굉장히 사랑하기 때문에 내가 무대 위에서 퍼포먼스를 할 수 있고 노래를 할 수 있는 거예요.
계속 와서 응원해주는 모습 그리고 이렇게 저희를 진심으로 좋아해주는 그런 표정들 힘들 때 그런 표정들이 저에게 더 힘을 주는 것 같아서
They all think the same thing about their fans.
저희를 알아봐 주신 여러분들이라면 여러분의 꿈이 아니더라도 여러분의 삶.
See, I'm over here feeling like if I had to choose between
저희의 존재가 저의 음악
any like artists and stuff that actually care about their fans 100% and they don't do it for the money, I would have to say them.
98, 97로 만들어 줄 수 있다면 그걸로 저희의 존재의 가치를.
But you know the saying and stuff. Instead of telling somebody you show by your actions, they show by their actions.
Army has also helped them decide
And they don't boast about it either,
another
so.
7-year contract with Big Hit Entertainment. They mentioned doing it for their fans and not for money.
Yeah.
So while people often discredit BTS's talent, likening their popularity to superficial aspects that come with the image of a boy band, it is their development of personalities and sincerity towards their art and their fans that made their fandom the size and reach that it has become. I hope people will come to realize that BTS is more than just their singing and their dancing skills. They're not just performers, but artists who have healed and inspired millions of people around the world. For a deeper dive into BTS, please refer to these websites, apps, and ARMY accounts to stay updated. We're also working on more video projects and a website, so stay tuned.
Yeah, like I said, they actually care about their fans, and the manager they got for him, he brought a lot of very talented, very inspiring group of individuals together, and they have accomplished a lot of great things.
But also thank you guys, the ones that definitely were like recommending this. We want to say thanks because it gave us a more broad understanding, or enlightened us a little more on the group itself aside from their music. And I thought it'd be really nice. And we are gonna be doing a few BTS videos tonight. We're gonna be recording them, and I thought that starting off with this one would be a good idea. So it'll probably help us see the videos a little more differently. Right. Well, like, comment, subscribe, guys. And ring that bell.
Yeah, ring that bell.
Deuces.
Thanks for the video.